Wow. What's up? Bradley Overrated coming at you with a very interesting review today. And today we are doing No Thing. And No Thing at the end of playing it is something. And I loved it. Not even a joke. So let's go over this. And for those of you that don't know what my overrated reviews are, they're basically just a casual approach where I just show some gameplay, talk about the pros and cons. I give it a letter score ranging from A to F, and I send you on your way. So let's talk about this game. What is No Thing? And No Thing is a game that's designed to creep you out. I mean, if you look on the screen here, you can see that there are just these weird automaton-ish faces that are staring you down, and there's a creepy computerized voice talking to you the whole time. He lets you know that he's not your friend, yet for some reason he tells you which ways to turn. He wants you to buy a car. He talks about your neighbors. It's bizarre, but it is absolutely fantastic. I love it. I love the concept of this game, and it's so simple. The whole point in the game is to deliver a message to the Ice Queen in the future, which apparently the future is 1994. Like I said, it's a really bizarre story, if you can even say there is a story. But despite there not really being necessarily a straightforward, tangible story, I still got a lot of meaning and symbolic ideologies behind it. And maybe I'm going crazy, maybe after playing this game and it making me want to pull my hair out at some moments. I don't know what the deal was, but I really liked the references. I liked the way it made my head think, almost in a philosophical sense. That sounds so weird. It's a really tough way to explain this, but I got a lot deeper meaning out of the nonsensical jargon, if that made any sense at all. And as far as controls are concerned, it's not really that difficult. All you do is you use the triggers or the joystick and you go left or right. That's it. You can't jump, you can't do anything else. You can only go to the right, you can only go to the left. And it doesn't sound like the most difficult thing, but this is just level 1 on the screen. And let me reassure you, it gets a lot harder than this. As a matter of fact, piss off level 7. I hate you with a passion. You are the devil. And that's what makes this game so great, is it gets more and more challenging as the levels progress, which is something that you want in a game. And not only do the levels become steadily more difficult, they become a lot more intriguing in terms of how the game makes it more challenging. The first level is pretty straightforward. You get a little bit of static on the screen and the colors change, but later on, like level 3 for instance, all of a sudden there'll be actual standstill images of people on the pathways trying to impede your vision. The static will be happening, the music will change, you'll start being able to fly off of ledges a lot easier, the pathways become more narrow, so you have to be more precise. And what makes it really challenging is if you fell right out, say you fall off the edge or something from one of these levels, you have to start the level over. And these levels aren't exactly short. There were moments when I would get up into the 90% completion marks for the level, only to have to fall off the edge and have to start the entire thing over. And while that can be infuriating at times, it can just be also the most satisfying thing ever once you finish a level that you've been working on. I should also mention that all the while this is going on, you actually, with every turn, you slowly and gradually move faster and faster just to make it all the more difficult. Not to mention that the creepy automaton voice is there the entire time, saying what appears to be nonsensical jargon. Like I said, once again, I got philosophical meaning out of it. I started piecing together some of the things he was saying. But he's also there to taunt you the entire time and to distract you from your end goal. Now let me just say this right now, get this out of the way. If what you see on the screen here doesn't look that appealing to you, it probably won't be. This game is not for everyone. This game will definitely creep some people out, and it's really weird and it's really different than what I've ever played. I don't know if I've ever played a game that was quite like this. I play a lot of games where just precision controls is really all you need, going certain directions is all you have to do in a game, but never to this extent. And then also, here's the best thing about this game is the price tag. This game is only $4 on PC or the Nintendo Switch, and I double dipped and got the soundtrack because I love the soundtrack so much. Every single level comes with its own song, and the songs are actually pretty good, and in a lot of cases they're very addicting. Often when I played the game, I found myself bobbing my head the whole time, and my feet were moving, and I was like, the rhythm and the beat of the music, and I was like, wow, I did not expect to be that into the music, but it works really well for and against you, like I said, in a way that just makes this game so unique and fun. And honestly, I've seen it on sale for $2. It's really cheap, so even if you don't like it, I recommend giving it a shot, just because it's really bizarre and it's unique, and I really like games that are unique and have this strange, quirky, out of control vibe, and No Thing has all of that going for it. So let's finish this review up here. It's really tough to score this game because when it comes to the negative things, I think honestly it comes right down to specific levels. For example, if I'm not too mistaken, level 6, for half the level you just basically go in a square in a repeated pattern, and that's a little tiresome, having to just push right, left, right, left. It gets a little bit boring, to be honest with you. So there's a few things like that I don't like, but everything else in this game I feel is intentional, and it just complements the weirdness of the game. I love the distractions, I love the soundtrack, I love the gameplay, I love the challenge. There are only 10 levels to complete, but they get steadily and progressively more difficult to finish. And when you have all of these elements in a game like that, and all of it works in the game's favor, I don't feel like there's too many things wrong with it, so I give No Thing an A-.
Without permission.
And despite giving it an A-, like I said, this game is definitely not for everyone. If you're seeing it right now on the screen, you're gonna already have a pretty good idea if this is your cup of tea. And I personally loved it. I personally thought this game was absolutely fantastic. Evil Indie Games were the developers of this game, and guys, I'm a big fan now of your stuff, and I can't wait to see what you make next, because I double dipped on this game. I bought the soundtrack, now I'm jogging to the soundtrack, and I think I lost part of my mind playing the game because it was so bizarre, but that made it all the same, a more enjoyable experience for me in the end. Alright guys, that wraps up my review. Be sure to leave a comment and a like or a dislike, and let me know if there are any games you want me to review next, and I'll see you guys on the next Overrated Review. Thank you so much. Have a great day.
The office is open.